This build looks so clean and it performs well above the $850 that it cost me to put together. Now, builds like this only happen if you are there deal hunting like I am, but trust me, it's so worth the chase, especially with how the market's been lately. Prices might shift here and there depending on where you are located, but it is absolutely possible to put a similar gaming PC together. So let's check out exactly what went into this one and let's get forging. For the CPU, we've got the Intel i5 13600K. It has 14 cores, 20 threads, making it great for both gaming and multitasking. And I found it for just $100 on Facebook Marketplace, which in my opinion, if you can find it for around that price, is still a really good pickup if you are on a budget. Now cooling it, we have the Filmora Assassin King S120. Clean looks, solid performance, being able to keep our chip nice and chilled even under heavy loads. And I picked it up for just around $25 brand new on Amazon. Next up, we have the motherboard, the Asus Prime Z790. It's got all the essentials: Gen 5 support, solid VRMs, and plenty of ports for any modern setup, including support for DDR5 memory. And I was able to find it on Facebook Marketplace for just $80, making it an absolute steal for a DDR5 Z790 board. For memory, I got lucky and I was able to find a white kit that matches the setup perfectly. It's a Corsair Vengeance 32GB of DDR5 clocked at 6000 mega transfers, which is everything you want for a modern build. And it's yet another great find on Facebook Marketplace for just $60. Now for storage, I went yet again with another Clef-Cras C910 NVMe M.2 that you can find brand new between $50 to $55 on Amazon. For power, I found the Colink 750 watt gold unit that's fully modular on Amazon during a sale for just $50, which makes it a killer deal for this kind of quality. Now, the reason this build ended up being white is because I was able to find the NCXT H5 Flow case at my local Micro Center for just $50 during a sale they were running specifically for the white version. At that price, it was kind of a no-brainer. The case is super slick, has great airflow, and it was just too good to pass up. The only downside is that it comes with two non-ARGB fans, but I fixed that by adding 4 Dartrock mirror ARGB fans I picked up brand new on Amazon for around $20. And finally, the GPU, the Gigabyte RTX 4070 Ti, which I found for just $400 on Facebook Marketplace. Honestly, at first I thought this was a scam because in my opinion, right now, every 4070 car across the board are way overpriced, both new and used. So as soon as I saw this one posted, I jumped on it, and luckily it was definitely not a scam. So kicking things off on our benchmarks, we have Black Myth Wukong. Here we're running at 1440p high settings with DLSS on and frame generation off. And we're seeing right around 90 to 100 FPS give or take. Honestly, that's pretty good. We can even push it further by going very high settings if we want. Maybe turning ray tracing at low or medium and turning frame generation on, still giving us very good visuals with a smooth experience overall. Next up, we've got Cyberpunk, still running at 1440p, this time on ultra settings. DLSS is set to quality, sharpness is all the way to 100, frame generation is off, and ray tracing is off as well. Even with all of that, we're still getting just over 100 FPS, which leaves plenty of room to either push for even higher frame rates or crank up the visuals and still keep a super smooth experience in my opinion. Now in Marvel Rivals, we got everything set to high, still 1440p, Lumen which is basically the game's version of ray tracing, is turned off. DLSS is on quality. Resolution sharpness maxed out at 100, and we are seeing over 100 FPS give or take, which is really solid, especially for a game that can be surprisingly demanding at times. And finally, we have one of the newest releases, Battlefield 6. All the presets are set at medium, still running at 1440p, DLSS is on, and we're seeing around 130 FPS. Honestly guys, I didn't really mess up too much with the setting on this one, still getting familiar with the game, but even right out of the gate it feels smooth, no stuttering, no issues, just really solid experience overall with this setup. In Fortnite, we're still running at 1440p, but in performance mode this time, since here the goal is to chase the absolute higher FPS possible. All the presets are set to low, but resolution scaling is maxed out at 100. You could drop it down to around 75 and get even more frames while still keeping great visuals, but in this run we keep it at 100 and the game still looks really good, and we're seeing around 350 FPS, which is wild for how smooth and responsive it feels. Well, this build turned out even better than I expected. Clean looks, great temps, solid performance, and definitely crazy value for the price. So if you enjoyed this ride as much as I did, please consider smashing the like button. Also consider smashing the subscribe button, especially now more than ever, for a chance to win yourself a gaming PC. Which, by the way, stick around for the giveaway details coming out soon. But as always, happy gaming!